Hello again, everyone. I'm Bob Varsha, along with Calvin Fish and Dorsey Schrader on a chilly night in North Georgia. It seems like only yesterday we were standing there at Daytona International Speedway commenting on the Rolex 24 that began the inaugural season of the TUDOR United SportsCar Championship. 9 months later, who would have guessed that we'd be here at Road Atlanta for the final event of the year with nearly all the championships on the line. The result was a great race, drivers very aggressive out on the racetrack, and in Daytona Prototype, the Action Express team nearly completed as perfect a season as you can have, Calvin.
They did. They came in here. They had a number of boxes they wanted to tick off. The first was getting the team championship. Just seeing the green flag did that for them. Then the next one was drivers. 45 minutes each. They rotated the guys through immediately. That title was grabbed as well. But ultimately, they wanted the win. They wanted the big win here at Petit Le Mans. They just came up a little bit shy. A great performance by the number 10 team. In the evening hours, Jordan Taylor came alive. He swept by Joao Barbosa. Managed to keep that lead the rest of the way, so they'll be happy with that. 3 years in a row now that Wayne Taylor Racing have won the final race of the championship season.
GT Le Mans category, Dorsey, was another mad scramble, and I think at one point or another, virtually every manufacturer had a representative on the lead.
It was indeed a factory war, each of the factories coming with 2 cars. We would have never foreseen that half of those cars would be eliminated in one crash, but not on the racetrack in pit lane. A miscue there. Pierre Capra was the first one in the Ferrari to get to a red light situation and pit out. And while guys were trying to adjust their belts and so forth, it took out no more than one of the factory Porsches. It took out one of the Corvettes. Those cars got fixed and they continued on the race, but they were not going to win because there was one team that didn't make any mistakes, the Falcon Porsche. The 17 car, the little team that could, it came through unscathed and they won going away.
A terrific story. Second victory in a row for the 17 team. Meanwhile, in Prototype Challenge, Core Autosport had already locked up the driver's title. They wanted the clean sweep of all 4 rounds of the Tequila Patron North American Endurance Cup. Didn't work out, Kelly.
It didn't. I mean, they were so strong at the beginning of this season, the first half of the year, getting 4 victories, including 3 endurance races, but the rest of the pack seemed to have caught them up a little bit. Great battle went throughout this race in that class, and right towards the end of the race, Sean Rahal for H-Star Motorsports had the lead of this race. He clipped Tracy Krohn, a very scary crash down through the S's. He is okay. He has been released, so that's the good news. But ultimately, Starworks came through. Renger van der Zandt did a great job claiming the victory. Colin Brown came up a little bit shy tonight, finishing in 2nd spot for the Core Autosport team.
And then there's the biggest class of all at this end, just about every other round of the championship this year, GT Daytona, and another first-time winner in Paul Miller Racing.
Well, this was a great event for Audi. They'd struggled earlier in the year, and they got better as the year went forward and so forth. At the end of this race, that Audi was too strong for anything. Haas won the race. Porsche wins the championship.
That wraps up the 2014 TUDOR United SportsCar Championship. We'll do it all again beginning in January at Daytona International Speedway. We'll see you then. And until then, for Calvin Fish and Dorsey Schrader, I'm Bob Varsha. So long from Road Atlanta.